Hey everybody, AwesomeMattG here, and today we're going to get back to some more Dragon Age. Alright. Oh, that's right, I just killed the dude that was doing the slaving, wasn't I?
Of course.
Of course.
My wife and both our daughters are gone. Someone's got to stay to watch our house.
Mama never came back from ever. What's taking her so long?
What have you found?
Well, I guess he doesn't care what I found. I found slavers. Does that count?
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces. Anyway, what I mean by all this is, thank you.
Okay. This evidence will be useful in the Landsmeet. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't think there's anything else to do here. I guess we'll just get out of here. Guy's just standing in the middle of that room. Could be a lady. I didn't pay super close attention. Hey.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
I have proof Logain was involved in slave trading.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Logain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
I'm nervous. I don't want to screw this up for the way I want it to go. I mean, I'm sure regardless of how I go, I can still fight the Blight. God, I couldn't think of the word. He just said it. Oh yeah, I was all like, why isn't it let me selecting Alistair? It is.
Yes, indeed.
I have to select him right now. Makes sense. Three weeks later. Alright, so we need to go to the palace now. Oh, hello. Did I finish something?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
You're welcome.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world.
I remember completing something and having them say, hey, you should turn this into the Chanter's board. But I forgot what that was. Oh well. Royal Palace. Arl of Denerim's estate. I've already been there. Fort Dracon. I've been there.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
Do you mean to talk me into betraying my lord? There are not such words in all language to make that happen, Warden. Now let us end this! To arms, men!
We will need...
Okay, so she's orange. These guys don't appear to have names.
Need to fight.
Let's make this make it resolve.
Another false plague!
Two-handed. Not bad.
Of course.
More loot over here. Well, that could have gone better, I guess.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? Where is the famous steadfastness of the dwarves? How much did it cost the Empress to buy your loyalty?
I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
You were the one who fled the battle and left him to die.
Do tell, dwarf. The whole Landsmeet has been quite frantic to hear a tactical analysis of Ostagar delivered by a clown. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
As much as you regret selling elves to the Tenevere.
Selling elves? Explain this, Loghain.
This is war. Did you believe it would be like the old tales? Knights with pennants flying over battlefields where all outcomes are decided simply and with honor. War is cruel. Every soul who fought alongside Marik knows this. And in it, there are no such things as innocence, only the living and the dead, and the degrees of guilt both bear. Sacrifices were made. If they were too great, the Maker will judge me for it. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
What have I done? I'm protecting her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. This warden has slandered and defamed Ferelden's greatest hero in a bid to put an impostor on Marik's throne.
Son of a bitch. He tried to kill you.
Did he? Are you certain of that? I know my father. He would never do less than his utmost for the sake of his country. But I needed to know your mind, Warden. You could have proven yourself an ally of Ferelden. It is unfortunate for all of us that you did not.
Who here can say that Anora is not fit to rule this land? And who can say that this Alistair is? We know nothing of him, save that he may have royal blood. For 5 years, Anora has been queen, and proven herself worthy of the Theron name. She can lead our people through this crisis, and I can lead her armies. My lords and ladies, our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all.
Nothing has been decided.
The Landsmeet has spoken. Following these Grey Wardens has cost us our king. We must not allow it to cost us our country. I charge Eamon, Alistair, and this Warden with treason. Take these traitors outside to await execution.
To arms! We will not be taken without a fight!
Enemy.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I can't get up there. Who is this? Redcliffe soldiers. Okay, so we've got backup. I need to go for the mage. Alistair, you go for Logain. Actually, no. Alistair, you go here.
For Ferelden!
Name, stop! We will have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
Alistair's claim is challenged. In the days before King Calenhad, such claims were settled by duels. Alistair against Logain. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes, if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition. By strength of arms only, in single combat until one party yields. Do you accept the terms?
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
There is no... Wonderful! Yes. Of course. Wonderful, you have forced my hand. Is that it? Yes, sir. Well done. Begone!
underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait. There is another option. Bataeon is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Really? You would want to make him a warden? Why?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden. And there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you! How can we simply forget that?
Son of a bitch. God damn. I don't know what to do. Jesus, this is so hard. This is like the hardest decision I've had to make so far. No, Logain's gonna die for this. He got the other king killed, tried to blame us for it, sold elves into slavery. All of these are punishable by death.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Very well.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Let me talk to Alistair.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
Do you think you're ready to be the king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something.
Do you think I should choose Honora?
On the one hand, she did almost have us killed. On the other hand, no, there is no other hand. Don't make her queen.
I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I've no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
You'll have to do something about her, Alistair.
What kind of something?
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well, then. Guards, take her away. Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Sure. Just tell him what to do.
Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Son of a bitch. That was stressful.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
And here I thought you'd be speechless.
Speechless? I'm furious. How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Archdemon wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why?
Because I enjoy torturing you. Your country needs you, Alistair.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Good. Then it's settled. Archdemon has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The blight awaits, right?
Alistair disapproves -1. Well, at least that isn't that big of a deal. Skill acquired. Oh, because I lost 1 point. I lose his upgraded constitution. That sucks. Alright, so I didn't gain any attributes. I didn't gain any specializations. I did gain 1 talent. Motivate. Okay. So we're gonna save there, because I don't want to have to go through that again. Actually, let me do a full-fledged save. Okay. So now it's time to deal with the Blight. I guess I could have done a few more of those Denerim quests and actually gotten people on my side. You've gathered your allies, now it's time to head to Redcliffe where your army assembles. It seems the Darkspawn are heading that way and are poised to attack.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes.
Well, he sounds less chipper now, doesn't he? Yes. I guess. Alright. So that's main quest number 2 complete. The only thing that's left is the Darkspawn.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What happened here?
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Are there any more Darkspawn at the castle?
By now, yes. They'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Great.
Very well.
I tried to be merciful.
Dang, she is just one-shotting these people. Awesome.
Very well.
Go Liliana. That doesn't seem pleasant at all.
Yes.
Okay, no injuries, that's good. Can't get in there. Dragon Bone Heavy Chainmail. Hold on. What? tier 7. 1563 armor. What about Alistair? Alistair. Oh, no. Wow. Okay, never mind. It sounds awesome, but it's not.
What strange.
Oh, an ogre. Man, remember when those things were terrifying? Thank you, Alistair.
Of course.
Soaked up that trap for me.
As you say.
Where do I go? I guess I could go up the hill. Seems to be the only option, really. Now I see that why that guy didn't want to go back to his house. That was not exactly something a normal person could walk through. Liliana's dead somewhere. I don't know where she died.
Another foe slain.
Now she's alive. Where was she? Oh, she was back there. An ogre.
Ready!
Oh god, it's an alpha. Alright, that was a little harder than your standard ogre.
My lord, you're here. Thank goodness.
Did the Darkspawn get into the castle?
Some did, yes, but we were able to close the gates and kill the ones in the courtyard. I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you.
Alright, take me inside.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Threadcliff were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Then we need to march.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
We've collected an army, let's use it.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target, and only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Alright, then we're off. Let's do it.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Oh. The stress. Okay, I can see everybody from here. Awesome. Me. I have the best armor I can wear. Strength, dex, and attack. 10 cold resistance. That's not very useful, but what am I wearing? 2 const, 15 to healing received, or I could have, I'm sorry, 1 const, or I could have 2 const. That takes me to 378. That's 5 HP. That's it. I'd rather have the 15% healing received than 5 hit points. Maybe it's just me, but... Alright. Liliana, you're ranged. Let's give you... hold on. Dalish armor, you're wearing better. +2 to all attribute. Holy crap! Yeah, no thanks. You're doing fine. She's wearing 2 will, 2 magic, 6 defense. This is 5 will and a lot of resistance. Three spell power, 10% chance to dodge. That extra will could be very useful. But that 6 defense is really hard to turn down, you know? Especially on someone who doesn't have good armor. See, now she has 6 defense on this, where she had 0 before. Or no, armor, sorry, that's different. I think I'll keep the defense. Alright, Alistair. He's wielding a regulation, so that's it. Why are you not rocking this? Bro. Alright. Kalen's shield. Actually, your Redcliffe Elite Shield is better. Okay, that's good. His helm's gonna be better than those. Plus 50 stamina. No, let's stick with that. Alright. Skid. Skid has nothing new to wear. So you're just gonna be rocking the attack. Wow, 8 attack and armor. And then 2 dex and 2 damage. That should be good. Ogren. 2-handers. Let's give you the summer sword, shall we? That thing looks awesome on you. Okay, so 2.7 boots. You have better armor. You don't need a shield. Just alright, let's give him a silver ring. I don't want him to feel too bad with just his plain old iron ring there. Make him feel fancier. Alright. I don't know what dragons are weak to. This gives me strength, defense, fire resist. Oh, you're gonna need fire resist. Okay. Oh, wait. This is attack. You're gonna need fire resist. And this also gives fire resistance. Okay. Morrigan. She's kind of useless as far as weapons are concerned. Let's look at the robes here. -1 will. That gives her cold resistance and 12 defense. That 12 defense though. Oh my god. But I don't like the -1 will. Crap. Stick with it. Let's give her a silver ring just because why not? Sten. There's this. 4 dex, 100 stamina, chance to stun. No, you can keep that. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's give you the Nug Crusher. And we'll give him the Summer Sword. Alright, let's look at this. Heavy chain boots. No, he's got boots of the Legion. Heavy chain mail. No, he's got better. Alright. I think that's as decked out as we're gonna get. The final battle. You have gathered your armies and it is time to lead them against the greatest threat that Ferelden has ever seen in centuries. The Archdemon and the Blight. Sorry. The Archdemon and the Darkspawn have reached Denerim, and it will fall to the Blight unless you do something about it. You must speak with the Grey Warden Riordan before you retire for the night. Tomorrow you will march to Denerim. Alright, where's Riordan?
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to return home when you did, Grey Warden. For all that you needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Carry on.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
Agreed. Oh, I was about to say, can I leave? I need to go talk to somebody. There's Skid, Shale. Ah, cool, those guys are here. Okay, awesome.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
I wouldn't have disturbed them, but for the Arl's sake.
I know. It seems almost irreverent to use her as a curative. And it is also a tiny bit morbid. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Andraste fought for everyone. She belongs to us all. Shut up, Skid.
Yes, of course. But it still is something to be in awe of.
Skid, bro. Dang.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
You and I, we've... you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things?
Spit it out, dwarf.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
And you want to go find her?
It'd be nice to talk to someone else who's been out here a while. Not, you know, embroiled in a quest to save Ferelden from 1,000 years of darkness or anything.
How do you know this woman?
Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Branka left for the Deep Roads. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Do you know how to find her?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
There's something you're not telling me.
Ah, you suspicious sack of pebbles. You always have to think the worst of someone.
And here I thought we were friends.
Ah, you whipped out the knife, didn't you? Look, Felsi and me, we didn't leave things on the best of terms.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, she was jealous of Branka. Then she got to be controlling, and Ogren was meant to be free, you know what I mean? Anyway, she couldn't handle everyone wishing they could be with me. So she left. Honest truth.
Huh. I'll wait to hear her version.
Aye, well, you go ahead. Wait, so we're going?
We'll look for her if we have time.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
Never mind. We're good.
Aye. All right, then.
Thanks for taking your helmet off at the end. Skid. You see anything interesting? Oh, he does. He doesn't seem to have found anything. Oh, well. Bro. Oh. He's a good dog.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
It's, 'cause I'm not human? Oh, that could be good or bad.
Good, of course. It doesn't want to have anything in common with all those other filthy substandard human types, does it? Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
I certainly hope so. I'm a member of House Iduken, in fact.
Then that must be it. My experience with dwarves is limited, but obviously I need to encounter more of them. Other than Ogren. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Okay. I'll keep that to myself.
Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Sounds good. Let's cheer everyone up a little bit before we get out there.
You called.
Why were you imprisoned?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What do you mean by a weak mind?
That is complicated. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
Sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
Did you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresard. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Well, we'll try to find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Alright. Sten approves plus 16. And he got major strength. Excellent.
Things are coming to a head fairly quickly, aren't they? Are you ready?
I don't know. Oh, it's an option. I don't know. There's still so much to do.
The last Grey Wardens in Ferelden. So much is expected from you. It hardly seems fair, either to you or to Alistair. I look at you sometimes and you are so young. You face death every day. You know you are unlikely to live long. Does it frighten you?
I would gladly give my life for others.
And you sacrifice that others may live. Yes, the first blight in 400 years, and here you are, the fulcrum on which it all turns. Whatever happens, you will become legend. And if we should prevail, even if you die, you will live on in the memories of those you sacrificed everything for.
That's all I could ask for.
And perhaps one day they will forget, but it will not erase what you did. Every new day that they see will be because of you, and nothing in this world will ever make that untrue.
This is gonna go to my head, you know.
I see you've kept your sense of humor through all this. It will serve you well in the coming days.
I hope so. Hey, fellas.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumors that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Alright, let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Alright, so let's sell some of this junk. Sell that. Sell those. Longsword, regulation sword, saw sword, both those saw swords. Sell that bow. We'll sell the bolts. Leather helm, studded helm, chainmail boots. That Dalish armor only has +1 dex. We'll sell that. We'll sell these shields, those shields, those robes. Alright, not going to use that or that. Okay, what do you have? Heaven's Wrath. Holy crap. Where's Win? Okay, so... Interesting. Does more damage, more armor penetration, further range, more spell power, and it gives me +5 additional spell power, so actually the spell power is 11. 1 mana regen while in combat. 10 electricity damage. Oh, that's so tempting. Let's buy all the elf flight bows, arrows. So that'll give me 96, I guess. No good weapons. Okay, this is Win. Let's put that on Morrigan. Nope. Okay. Durin. Soldier's helm. What about Alistair? 25 physical resistance. I think the armor would be better, so we'll get that for Alistair. Okay, that's it there. Tome of Physical Technique. This tome gives a reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but is rendered useless. We're definitely buying that. Don't need any of those. Actually, what do you got here? Greater poultices, we'll buy them all. Greater injury kits. Let me buy all of those. Buy all of that. Grandmaster, Master Paralyze, and Grandmaster Frost. Buy those. Alright.
Enchantment?
Enchantment?
Enchantment!
Okay. So Starfang. I've got Journeyman Hail, which is physical resistance. Actually, hold on. Take off spell resist. Okay, cool. These are all equipped by people now. So, Oghren has Grandmaster Flame, and Journeyman Hail. Alistair has Sylvite and Dwemer. Okay. Grandmaster Paralyze, so I've got that. Grandmaster Lightning and Journeyman Hail. Master Cold Iron, damage versus undead. Grandmaster Paralyze. Grandmaster Frost. Let's put Frost on there. Alright, Duncan. Journeyman Sylvite, that's Darkspawn damage. And Dwemer is spell resistance. Let's give him Master Paralyze. Alright, Oghren. Actually, let's go to the Summer Sword. Are there any Grandmaster ones left? No, just Master. Master Cold Iron, damage versus undead. We're not fighting undead. Master Paralyze, yes. Let's do Journeyman Frost. And then Oghren has Journeyman Hail and Grandmaster Flame. I don't think Flame is going to be useful, especially against the dragon. So let's do... Let's do Master Dwemer. So I have Grandmaster Paralyzed, Grandmaster Frost, and Grandmaster Lightning. That should be good. Save. 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 Alright, I think that'll do it for me for today, because I think the next thing I'm going to do is run off and get into a really cool fight. I can't go anywhere through here, right? Nope. Well, hold on. Let's go upstairs real quick. Let's see if I can talk to Riordan. Ah, there he is. I can't open that. Damn it. Oh, there's Alistair. I forgot I hadn't talked to him yet. And Morrigan. I should probably talk to them first.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something?
If you must.
Never mind. Nothing interesting to talk about.
There you are. There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an Archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are now? Most of them have been spotted.
What? Have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? I assumed it had something to do with the taint.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Simple answer. Then I will take the final blow myself.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
What do you want? Now you must rest. Why?
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Is everything okay?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
And how do you know about this?
I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Just what sort of ritual is this?
It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think recent days have taught you this is not always to be feared.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps, but that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
All right. Speak quickly, but I promise nothing.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
I like what I'm hearing so far. So the child becomes a Darkspawn?
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
I don't trust Flemeth. I'm gonna say no.
I see. There is, of course, another option. I speak, of course, of Alistair. He is a Grey Warden just as you are, and would also serve for the ritual. The trick, of course, would be to get him to comply. To me, he would not listen, but to you, I think he just might.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that either.
Do not let your foolish pride condemn you. No Grey Warden asked for the sacrifice that is now demanded of them, and I offer all of you a way out. Will you not reconsider?
I will not reconsider.
Then you are a fool. I will not stand by and watch you waste this opportunity. Die if you feel it is worthwhile, or be overshadowed. I care not.
Then go, if that's what you want to do.
Fare you well, Grey Warden. Should you live past the morrow, seek me out at your own peril.
What? Oh, awesome, the game crashed. Sweet. Just what I wanted. Well, that's okay. I wanted to stop there anyway. Go figure. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And, I guess we'll reload there and take this in the next episode. All right. We will see you all next time.